Making contact with the cane with your hands only. Leave the platform before moving the cane and hop the cane into the second and then third wheel on the same side before transferring from the cane onto the handles, and then use as many or as few of the handles as needed to get to the dismount platform shown. You can drop the cane at that point, that's totally fine. Taking the chucks in your hands without grabbing over the top of the chucks, so sides of the chucks only, no fingers over the top. Get at least one of the chucks to the last carabiner, and again, no grabbing over the top of the devil cones, and then dismount from the last chuck to the platform. Using hands and feet on the pegs only, leave the platform before moving any of the pegs out of their starting positions, and then from there, use any of the holes as needed to get one of the pegs to the last peg door, and then from there go from the last peg door using that peg or any other pegs that are in there to dismount the platform. You're not allowed to grab the wood with your hands or like butterfly with your feet on the wood directly, but incidental contact with the wood as you're holding onto the pegs is totally allowed. But again, if the door is moving around, you can't steady it with your hands. Got to have hands on the pegs only. And again, just got to get one into that last one before using the last peg door to dismount. If you do drop a peg, you are welcome to try with just two. But if you do get down to just one, we're going to stop you there because it's not going to be safe to try to do that one. So one on there and then use that one to dismount. Done. Putting hands on the blocks only and leaving the platform before moving either of the blocks. Get one of the blocks to the last cliff hold before dismounting to the platform. If you do drop one, that will be the end of your run. It's not safe to try to jump with just one of those cliff blocks, so make sure you keep a good hold of them. And again, contacting the cliff blocks only, not onto the cliff holds that are receiving the blocks. And one to the end before dismounting to the box. Putting hands on the donuts only, use each of the stacks with the donuts and make sure that you leave the platform before moving past the second stack. And again, using the first one to leave the platform as well. Get one to the end before dismounting to either of those two steps that are visible there. This is the flying hurdle. So taking a bar in your hands, get the bar to the last set of flying bar cups before dismounting the platform. If at any point during your attempt the noodles separate, then you've failed the obstacle. Incidental contact with the noodles is okay, but if they do separate and come apart, then that will be a failure of the obstacle. So the aim is to get to the last one and then dismount without knocking the hurdles over or separating them. Either reaching out for or jumping to the bottom ledge of the yo-yos, complete laches to each of the yo-yos before dismounting the platform. So lache from the first to the second to the third, grabbing the bottom ledge only, and then from the third one, dismounting to the platform. Make sure that you use the third one to dismount to the platform and stick the landing on the platform, not past the platform. Got to stick that landing there. You have 3 attempts to climb up the mega wall, starting from in front of the dismount platform, the black one there, so no huge run up. Hit the buzzer at the top to finish your run, 30 seconds rest between each attempt.